Hello, today I'm going to talk to you about identity theft. So we're going to cover what information thieves want and what they can do with that information and some common tactics that identity thieves use. So identity theft occurs when someone uses your personal information without your knowledge or permission for financial gain or other gain. It is a federal crime. And then synthetic identity theft is when someone uses your personal information combined with fake data to create a new identity. And something that I found really interesting is that it typically takes 3 months for the majority of people to find out they've been victims of identity theft. And 16% of people, it takes them 3 years to find out they've been a victim of identity theft. So the most common types of identity theft. So the number one type of identity theft is credit card fraud. Next, we have employment or tax-related fraud, phone or utilities fraud, bank fraud, loan or lease fraud, and government documents or benefits fraud. So this chart just tells us how many reports were made of each type of identity theft, and this is from 2017. All right, so what information are thieves looking for? Social security numbers, passwords and PINs, your full name and address, your email address and phone number, your bank account or credit card numbers, your driver's license number, your insurance policy numbers, both for medical and auto, and your date of birth. So there's a whole range of information that thieves are looking for. So not only do you want to keep the obvious things like your social security number and your passwords protected, but also things like your email address and your driver's license number and your date of birth. They can use all of that information to either create a new identity or to steal yours. So what can they do with this information? They can drain your bank accounts, make purchases with your credit cards, open new accounts, get identity and government documents, receive medical care, take out loans, create a false criminal record for you, file a tax return and collect a refund, and have earnings reported as your income. So they can do all sorts of things with your information. And this is why you definitely want to be checking your credit report on a regular basis, because you can keep an eye out for new loans that were taken out in your name or credit cards taken out in your name. Any sort of fraud, you can keep an eye out for that on your credit report. And when we do our credit report power session, we'll talk a little bit more about checking your credit report and how you can do that. All right, so let's go over some common tactics that identity thieves use. Mail theft. So it's simple as going into your mailbox and getting your mail. Dumpster diving, same sort of idea, going into your trash can and pulling out documents that maybe you should have shredded that has personal information on it. Shoulder surfing, so this could be as simple as looking over your shoulder when you're at an ATM or you're on your phone and you're entering personal information. Person wallet snatching, scams, database hacks, malware, card skimmers and keypad overlays. So this would be at a gas station or an ATM. They can put card skimmers onto those readers and they can put keypad overlays over the actual keypad so they can capture your PIN. Phishing and spear phishing. So we talked about this a little bit in the cybersecurity power sessions. Phishing is when scammers send you emails trying to lure you into providing or confirming personal information. And spear phishing is a little bit more targeted, so they have information about an individual or a company that they use to create more personalized and real-looking emails. And then smishing and vishing. So smishing would be text messaging, and vishing would be voice calling to try to gather information. All right, so this is all I wanted to cover today for identity theft. In the next power session, we'll talk about warning signs of identity theft and how to protect yourself from thieves. I hope you have a great day, and thank you for listening.